Loving viewer, welcome to our Glory Globe TV, yours the most amazing news for our viewer. Yeah, a joint study by researchers in the UK and China has found that adolescents who go to bed earlier and get more sleep than their peers tend to perform better on cognitive tests and exhibit stronger brain function. However, the researcher and also this research, which focused on teenagers in the United States, also revealed a concerning trend. Even those with relatively healthy sleep habits were still not getting the recommended amount of sleep for their age group. Sleep is essential for the proper functioning of the body and brain. During sleep, the brain clears out accumulated toxins, strengthens and refines neural connections, and supports critical functions such as memory, learning, and problem solving. In addition to cognitive benefits, adequate sleep is known to boost the immune systems and support mental health too. Yeah, during adolescence, our sleep patterns change. We tend to start going to bed later and sleeping less, which affects our body clocks. All of this coincides with a period of important development in our brain function and cognitive development too. The American Academy of Sleep Medicine says that the ideal amount of sleep during this period is between 8 and 10 hours minimum. Professor Barbara Sakion from the Department of Psychiatry at the University of Cambridge said regularly getting a good night's sleep is important in helping us function properly. But while we know a lot about sleep in adulthood and later life, yeah, we know surprisingly little about sleep in adolescence, even though this is a crucial time in our development. How long do young people sleep for example, and what impact does this have on their brain function and cognitive performance? Studies looking at how much sleep adolescents get usually rely on self-reporting, which can be inaccurate. To get around this, a team led by researchers at Fudan University, Shanghai, and the University of Cambridge turned to data from the Adolescents' Brain Cognitive Development Study, the largest long-term study of brain development and child health in the United States. As part of the ABCD study, more than 3,200 adolescents aged 11 to 12 years old had been given Fitbits, allowing the researchers to look at objective data on their sleep patterns and to compare it against brain scans and results from cognitive tests. The team double-checked their results against two additional group of 13 to 14 years old, totaling around 1,190 participants, and the results are published in Cell Reports. The team found that the adolescents could be divided broadly into one of three groups. Group 1, accounting for around 39% of participants, slept an average mean of 7 hours 10 minutes. They tended to go to bed and fall asleep the latest and wake up the earliest. Group 2, accounting of 25% of participants, slept an average of 7 hours to 21 minutes, and they had average levels across all sleep characteristics. Group 3, accounting for 37% of participants, slept an average of 7 hours 25 minutes. They tended to go to bed and fall asleep the earliest and had lower heart rates during sleep. Although the researchers found no significant differences in school achievements between the groups, when it came to cognitive tests, looking at aspects such as vocabulary, reading, problem solving, and focus, Group 3 performed better than Group 2, which is turned performed better than Group 1. Behind the exclusive report,